Hello, incoming freshmen. My name is Greer Strine. I am going to be a junior next year. I totally understand coming into freshman year is very scary. Just like you went into kindergarten and sixth grade, it's a new environment and a new building, so you're probably, a little shaken up right now, but I promise you, it is not nearly as scary as you think it is. Everybody is there to help and everybody is there to have fun. My first piece of advice is to join clubs and sports. That was probably one of the best decisions that I've ever made going into high school because I do a fall and spring sport and I'm in clubs. Going in in a fall sport, I had tryouts in the summer and I was able to get to know people before I even went into school. So I think that helped me so much because I already knew people going into the building before the first day of school. And I think clubs and sports just help you get in with a different crowd that you may have never thought of being friends with, and you kind of form a bond over the season or over time, and they end up sometimes becoming your closest friends. So do not be afraid to join clubs, start new clubs, or join sports. My second piece of advice is to utilize your resources. Your teachers, the faculty, and students are all there to help you, whether that's through Honor Society tutoring or extra help in Hawk Soar, anything like that. There are people to help you and are willing to help you, whether that's getting lost the first few weeks, needing homework help, or just needing a friend. I promise you, they're all there to help you and to make your high school experience a ton better. My third piece of advice is getting lost is normal. I promise you, everybody in the building was once in your shoes. We all were struggling to find our classes at one point. Probably the best thing that you can do is the open house, coming to open house, because there are a group of people there, the journalism staff, that is there to help you find your classes, show you tips and tricks around the hallways, and to figure out the best way for you to get around the building. Just ask if you need help. Students in the building are not going to ridicule you for asking for help, because I'm sure they did it when they were a freshman as well. Just ask for help, ask a teacher, ask a staff member, ask a student. They will help you. My fourth tip of advice is to stay organized. That was probably one of the biggest things as a freshman that most people struggled with. And to just be able to stay organized is something so simple, and maybe it takes a little bit of time to do, but I promise you it's worth it. Get a binder, a folder, or whatever helps you succeed. Highly, highly recommend it. My fifth piece of advice is to expand your interests. As a freshman, I think you have maybe one open elective spot, and the longer you're in high school, the more elective spots you have open. I highly recommend taking an elective that you may not know much about or that you've heard about and kind of are interested in, because I did it as a freshman. I took journalism as a freshman and I fell in love with it. I am continuing it all the way through high school, and it's something I never really thought I would like, but until you try it, you may not know what you like, and finding an elective that you're really passionate about can open career opportunities for your future. You may not know that you wanted to be an artist or a musician, but these kinds of electives that North Hartford offers is something that you may not have thought about before, but I highly recommend branching out and trying something that you aren't really sure if you're gonna like. My sixth piece of advice is have fun and socialize. Definitely don't stay within your own circle. Branch out, talk to people, form new relationships, and go to social events. Between homecoming or any dance that we might do in the future, or pep rallies, which will happen during the day, or sporting events at nighttime, support your friends, support your peers. It's something that you may not think you'd want to do, but sitting in the student section is truly something that can never be experienced besides in high school or college. It is an atmosphere like no other, and I promise you, if you are not thinking you will have a good time, that will prove you wrong. Going and sitting in a student section is probably one of the most fun things you can do in high school. I highly recommend doing things out of your comfort zone, because I promise you, you will have fun in the end. So just remember to have fun, branch out, and be who you are. You will never regret it. These next 4 years are going to be something you're going to look back on for the rest of your life. I hope you guys enjoy high school and make the most out of it. I can't wait to meet you all, and I can't wait to see you guys succeed.
Hello, incoming freshmen. My name is Caitlin Allen, and last year I was the assistant news editor of the paper, and next year I will be the news editor of the paper. I am going to be a senior, and I just want to give you some advice as incoming freshmen, because I know that it can be really scary coming into high school, not knowing where you're going, not knowing really anyone. You have your small group of friends, but you have a lot more people around, you have a lot more older people. So I'm just going to let you in a little insight of some things to think about coming in as a freshman. 1, don't be shy. The seniors and the upperclassmen might seem scary. They might seem like they want to hurt you. Really, we're probably just tired and just don't want to talk to anyone. All the myths about getting shoved in lockers and how seniors don't like freshmen, that's not the case. Just stay in your own lane and don't be really loud in the morning. Don't bother us. Everything's fine. 2, talk to your teachers. Middle school work and high school work are a lot different, especially if you're taking rigorous courses. So don't be afraid to talk to your teachers and ask for help, ask for other students for help. We have a lot of tutoring opportunities. I'm in Math Honor Society. I'll be in Spanish Honor Society. We do a lot of tutoring. National Honor Society also does tutoring for every single class. It's after school. Very beneficial. Don't be afraid to use the resources that you have. 3, it is okay to get lost. It happens all the time. I'm going to be a senior and I still get lost. It happens. It's a big school. The first couple weeks is going to be scary, not knowing where you're going. It takes a little bit to get the schedule down. So don't be ashamed or don't get upset if you don't know where you're going. You can always ask a student if you don't know where you're going. You can always ask a teacher. You can ask anyone. Just use your resources and you will be okay. 4, don't be afraid to join clubs and to join other organizations throughout the school. Get involved. Join sports, join whatever you like, music, anything. It really helps you meet people, especially upperclassmen, and it helps you connect with people that have the same interests as you, and it really helps you connect to the school and feel like you're more involved. And I just think it's really beneficial because I'm in a lot of clubs. I can't do sports because I do gymnastics and it's too much to do sports at school and gymnastics, but I do a lot of clubs and other things that make up for that, and I meet a lot of people. I love everyone that I've met through these organizations, and it's just a lot of fun. 5, don't be scared. High school is a really fun time in your life. You get to meet a lot of people, you get to learn a lot of new things, you get to go into a lot of events now, like homecoming, you'll get to go to prom when you're older, you'll get to do a lot of things. So my advice is, don't be scared. Come in, try to meet as many people as you can, get involved with the school, stay on top of your work, and you will be successful. Follow these tips and you will have a hawk-tastic high school experience.
Hi, I'm Summer Grace. I'm going to be a junior next year, and I'm going to be giving you a few tips on how to navigate high school. I know it can be a really scary experience transitioning from middle school to high school, so I'm here to help you. Okay, so first, stay organized. Staying organized is really important coming into high school, and what helped me the most was taking a map of the school and then drawing lines from all my classes to the next, and that really helped me with getting lost. I really didn't get lost because I could just look at the map and see where my next class was and where I had to go to get there, so that was just super helpful. And then also creating a schedule and that was of course really helpful because it seemed super scary with the A1, B1, A2, B2 schedule. And it takes a lot of getting used to, but creating a schedule is a really easy way to get used to that, and it just helps you for the first few weeks until you actually get your schedule memorized. My next tip is ask for help. All of the upperclassmen have been in your shoes and they know exactly what it's like to be a freshman, and everyone's super nice, so you can always ask them, you can go to them for advice and for anything, and they'll help you do your classes if you get lost, and of course all of the teachers are totally willing to help you, so definitely ask for help if you need it in any situation. My next tip is get involved. Joining sports, teams, and clubs is a really great way to meet new people, and coming into high school there's so many more people there, people from other schools, since North Hartford's a magnet school of course, so you're with a ton of new people, and it's always really nice to see a familiar face in the hallways, just someone to smile at, and you can become lifelong friends with these people that are on your teams. And of course clubs can always be really fun, and it's a really fun way to branch out and to try new things, so I would definitely recommend joining a sports team or a club. My next tip is don't procrastinate. Definitely don't procrastinate. I'm not one to talk with this at all because I think everyone does it at some point, but I definitely wouldn't recommend it. And in high school, it's really important to stay on top of your grades for a good future, and it's not like middle school at all in that sense. Middle school is so much easier than high school, and high school can definitely be a lot of work and stressful, and procrastinating just adds a whole new level of stress. So I definitely wouldn't recommend it. It's just important to stay on top of all of your classes, so don't procrastinate. My last and final tip would be to show school spirit. North Hartford is always throwing events and just doing really fun things, so it's really important to get involved with all of that. And then you get to go to homecoming, and that's super fun. That's always just so fun. And then prom when you're a little bit older, and then Spirit Week is so fun. It's always so fun to dress up during the week and go to school in costumes, and it's just really fun. Just enjoy your high school experience because it's a lot of fun. I wish all of you guys the best coming into high school. I hope that you have a really great year coming into North Hartford, and I hope it's really fun for you guys. I'll see you then.
My first and probably most important tip I would give is to expect the unexpected throughout high school. Going in your first year, you might have a few classes and you might not like them anymore, so you end up changing them. You might go in wanting to play a sport and end up not liking it, so you don't try out for it the next year. Or you might have a friend group and then you guys you aren't friends anymore. That happens. It's high school. Things change, and it can be a bad or a good thing, however you interpret it. You're growing up, you're evolving, it's normal, everyone's changing, everyone's going through things, and it's not necessarily a good or bad thing, like I said, but it's high school. Nothing's picture perfect, everyone goes through stuff. You just have to kind of keep an open mind throughout your 4 years and just be open to changing and be open to change in general, because it can be beneficial, it can be negative, but I'm just saying expect the unexpected because you never know what's going to be thrown at you.
Hey freshmen, the time's finally come and you're gonna be in high school now, and it might not be what it is in movies or TV shows, but it's definitely as fun as it is. It's so much fun. I'm so glad that I'm in high school now. I'm gonna be a junior, and some advice I have for you is just don't overload yourself on work, don't stress out. You'll get through it. It's just your freshman year. Freshman year was a little tough for me, but that's because I just had to get used to the things. Definitely don't be late to class because you need to make friends with your teachers. And once you make friends with your teachers, then you can just talk to them about everything. If you're having trouble with classwork, then you can talk to them about that, and they'll definitely take it easy on you. And pay attention to the morning announcements because we're sending information to you as journalism, and we're saying all the stuff that you need to know for that day. And yeah, high school's gonna be so much fun. Make friends, be nice to your teachers because they're amazing people. Sign up for electives that you like. If you like a elective, like if you're interested in drama, if you really want to act, then sign up for drama. Because if you don't sign up for drama, then you're gonna miss out. Miss Green is an amazing teacher. And just embrace yourself. It's high school. It's your 4 years. It's gonna be so much fun, and just have fun.
Hi, incoming freshmen. My name is Emily. I'm gonna be a senior next year, and my advice to you is to get involved. And I know that one, you've probably heard it 1,000 times, but I cannot stress it enough. High school is what you make of it, and if you don't put yourself out there and try new things, join clubs, play sports, go out for the musical, sign up for fun electives, I don't know, there's all kinds of stuff you can do, and if you don't get involved, you're not going to have as much fun as someone who does get involved. As far as sports go, I would recommend track for people who are worried about being cut from a team or not knowing anyone, because it's a really big team and they don't make cuts, so you don't have to worry about not making the team, and there's tons of people that do it, so you'll make a lot of friends. And I'm not like forcing track on you, that's from my experience. Journalism is something fun you can join. There's also yearbook, which is cool too. And then there's so many clubs. And if you listen to the morning announcements, you'll probably hear like when meetings are, and you can get involved that way. And then of course, orientation, you can talk to the drama club and they'll kind of tell you about musical things. So there's a lot you can do. And the more that you do, the more fun that you have and the more new friends that you make.
Hi, my first piece of advice to incoming freshmen is to get involved with North Hartford outside of academics. So join a club, play a sport, sing in choir, or play an instrument. And if you've never done something before, try it. Try a new sport, play a new instrument, or, join a new club. So my second piece of advice is to reach out to new people and make new friends. In high school, you're gonna meet a lot of great people, and the more you put yourself out there and the more you get involved, the more friends you'll make, which will make high school really super fun. My third and final piece of advice is to just make high school the best that you can. You're here for 4 years, so you might as well get involved and, make some great memories, because in the end, you're gonna remember all the fun times that you had. You're not gonna remember how hard that chemistry class was. So I would say definitely just make it the best that you can for yourself. Stay away from the friend drama, the boy drama, the girl drama. Just, stick with yourself, stick with your friends, and high school will be great. Oh, also, go to homecoming, go to the dances, go to prom when you can. Doesn't matter if you have a date, no one cares if you have a date. Go with your friends, you're gonna have a lot of fun, and if you don't go, looking back, you're gonna regret it. So go to dances.
My first piece of advice to incoming freshmen is to just have fun and remember that even though it's a new environment, it's really not as scary as you may think, and it may not be as glamorized as in the movies, but it's still a really fun experience. And don't get caught up in the stress of a new environment, because in the end, if you end up stressing about it too much, then you're gonna waste away your freshman year, which should be a time where you're learning and meeting new people and experiencing different things. So just remember to have fun. Next, get involved. I promise you, if you get involved in the school, it's gonna make it so much more fun and more enjoyable, and you're gonna have a lot more to look forward to. Let's say if you're not having the best time in school and the classes are a little stressful for you, if you have something to look forward to at the end of the day, it just makes it all so much better. Whether that's a sport or a club, there's so much to do at school, and we're lucky enough to have a school that offers many different things. Next is to be social and interact with people. Don't be shy. Try making friends, because if you make friends, then it's going to make it so much more enjoyable. And this is a time where you're going to meet a ton of new people. You're all going into a new school, and it can be very scary for all of you. So if you're all in it together, you have a ton of friends that you can interact with and have fun with, and it'll make the experience so much better. The last piece of advice is to take this time of your life seriously, but also remember to have fun, and that this is a time, like I said, to meet new people, do new things. Don't make it a super stressful situation if it doesn't have to be. If you have time to have fun and do things with your friends while balancing schoolwork, then definitely take advantage of that opportunity, and remember that it is school, but it's also some of the greatest years that you may experience. So definitely make the most of those years and don't waste them away because you're stressed about school or college, because I promise you it'll all fall into place when it needs to.
Hi, incoming freshmen. My name's Kirsten McManus. I'm going to be a senior next year. This will be my second year taking journalism and being a reporter. So I just want to tell you guys that I have some advice for you, and I know how scary it can be, you know, being new to a school and being the freshman, because we've all been there and we all feel you. So my first little advice is to just not be afraid to talk to the upperclassmen, because I promise you we're not as scary as we seem. I know we can seem really big and hard to approach, but I promise you that we are all more than happy to help you guys for whatever you need, whether that be lockers or classes or just needing somebody to talk to. My other tip is to just have a positive attitude and mindset, because I've learned that truly what you think of yourself and the words that you speak to yourself is how you're going to treat other people, and what you give is what you're going to give back at you. So it's really, really important to just stay positive and speak kind words, not only to yourself but to other people as well. You know, give a smile, give a compliment. The little things go so far. And my last little advice for you guys is that high school flies by so quickly. It's gone like that. I still feel like I'm 12 by heart. So my advice would be just to not take the little things for granted and participate in Spirit Week. I promise you, if you go full out, you're gonna be the coolest person, because all the cool people go full out for Spirit Week. Don't be afraid to just be yourself and do what is fun and what you love. And I promise you, if you do that, then you will get exactly where you need to be in life, because before you know it, this time of our life is going to be over. It flew by like that for me, and if I could say anything, it would just be to participate as much as you can and just have fun. Yes, it's important to focus on school, but it's more important to do the things that you love and to just do what makes you happy. So yeah, that's gonna be all. I hope you guys have the best 4 years, and my name's Kirsten again, so if you ever see me in the hallway, please don't be afraid to come and talk to me or ask for help or anything like that. So yeah, that's gonna be all. So bye guys.
Hi, incoming freshmen. My name is Rachel Keeney. I'm a current junior, and my advice to you is to participate in as many after-school activities or clubs or sports, because you'll make lifelong friends and meet a whole bunch of new people that will stick with you throughout high school.